everybody, and welcome to our new location and episode 7. The last few episodes, I'm stepping away from actresses, and just talking to the women in the other aspects of our industry. And today, we have Miss Aviiwe Mnana, and she is guys, I wish you could see her legs. She is a dancer, okay? A dancer, an international dancer, okay? How are you, my darling?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for coming here today.
Thank you for having me.
You're originally from East London. I actually did a movie we shot a little bit in East London.
Yeah.
It's hot, and you guys really, really love protein.
Well, we do. You know how people, you can't have fun without eating meat. You have to have meat. Whatever you do, you just have to have meat. And alcohol, maybe a little bit.
See, the difference about your form of creativity is you are not allowed to talk.
Oh, girl, that's why I love it.
You are not allowed to talk.
That's
So
why I
I
love
definitely want to ask you, how do you tap into your emotions to convey a story through dance? Because dancing is so emotional.
It is. It really is. It's a thing about feeling a lot of the time. So you have to kind of listen to the song and pay attention to how it makes you feel, because that's what's going to move you and lead you to basically any type of movement that your body kind of feels natural into, getting into the routine or whatever. But you just have to feel all the time. And this was something that seemed kind of silly when I was still new to the industry. I was just like, okay, but we're dancing, just teach
What
me.
happens if you now hired to dance for this music video or this performance, whatever, and the music is just not hitting it at all? Now it just comes down to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I think, that's when we start now counting for ourselves, because sometimes the routine can be a little bit off count or off beat, and that's okay, but it's just now a matter of you just counting so that you can know your rhythm and hit it the way that you would like to do it. So pretty much like that.
Okay. Can you break down your process for choreographing a piece, and how do you get inspiration? Do you choreograph some of your own pieces?
I do a lot of my own pieces, but I don't post as much as I post like my work stuff.
Yes.
Maybe if I feel very confident about something that I had done, because what I like to do is actually different from most dancers. Most dancers like to film themselves and freestyle.
Yes.
And I like to film myself freestyling to different songs, and then I just intercut small scenes and things that I felt like, oh, okay, this is dope, okay. And then I put it together, make it look like a thing, and then I put a song over it, and it's just like, it looks like a routine. So I like to do stuff like that, yeah.
Okay, so you think that's, they just repeatedly keep listening to the same song over and over again, but
sometimes it gets to that, but I think mostly that happens if you are sure that, okay, this is the song, but if you don't know yet, you just play whatever, let it be random songs, whatever you feel like, oh, okay, this one is making me feel a vibe, then you just go with it.
I was talking about your legs. So I want to know, how do you prepare physically and mentally for like a demanding dance role or a performance? I feel like all of them are really demanding. So.
They are, but there are some that are actually more intense. This year early, I actually did an intense one. We're rehearsing for like 3 months. So it definitely needed that proper preparation. You have to warm up, you have to exercise, you have to stretch, because you can easily injure yourself, because a lot of the things we're doing also were quite technical. So it needs you to have the right posture, the right body structure. Like you have to be equally fit as you are, like, energetic as well.
Will watch like, let's say we'll watch a ballet, or they'll watch like a contemporary, and then they'll see the man picking up the woman. And the amount of strength that it takes for him to be able to lift you up so seamlessly, and also the amount of muscles it takes for you to constantly be engaging your core to make sure that lift off looks as effortless as it was. I remember I saw a video of a ballet dancer, and he was with his ballerina, and he picked her up like this over his shoulder, and everyone was just like, how is it that how are you grabbing? What are you grabbing? Like, how are you grabbing her and all that? And everyone was just like, also like, how strong are you that you have just lifted a human being over your shoulder with your one arm?
And that's why the preparation is very important, because you need to be able to do things like that. I think as a dancer, you can't just put yourself in a box and say, I'm going to do this one style. You have to open yourself up, because that's how you also connect with more people outside the country. Meet different people, go to different places. So
because I did ballet and modern from like my preteens into like my teenage years and all that stuff. And you know, like sometimes you watch a routine now and like people are like dancing to Beyonce, or they're dancing to like this hip hop music and stuff like that. And you're like, yo, me, I was just deep in classical. I was just deep in classical music. The furthest we've gone is we did Mandoza. Galagata. Back in the day, especially with the contemporary and the modern girls, they were obsessed. In the Caucasian schools, they were obsessed with Galagata.
Oh my word, yeah, definitely. That was like a theme song for them.
It's crazy. I was doing this in Cape Town. She was doing this in the Eastern Cape, but it is still exactly...
it's the same.
Yes.
It's the same.
How do you balance technique, precision, and creative expression in your dancing?
Okay, this one is quite interesting. I'm not somebody who started out with technique, but as I learned, because I also kind of learned as I went into the industry, so I had to kind of touch a very calm part of me, so I can be able to be calm and execute the moves the way that they want them to be done.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, like some things can require you to maybe lift your leg a bit higher. So you need to know how to stand properly so that you don't hurt yourself while you do it.
So it's not just that kick, but it's a hold a little bit kick.
Yes, even your pirouettes.
Yeah.
Yes. Those would kill me. I still practice them till today.
Jesus.
So you
and then you watch people do like, oh, we're doing like a 10 spin pirouette. You're like, what?
Like I would look at the dancers that would do it so effortlessly, and I'm just like, how?
I used to, like, a stayed for time, I was just like,
oh
my God.
I also want.
Yes.
Deep down you want.
In what ways do you think dancing can be used as a tool for social community or change?
I like this question. I think I will use a scenario like where I grew up.
Yes.
I grew up in a township, and there wasn't really much to do. When I started and I played soccer, but I only played it at school, so there was nothing else after school. So it's like, okay. So I think when I took interest into dancing, I went into breaking, and there was like an extra class thing that was happening in another school, so I would do that. So I think if people could use it as an outlet, maybe just a form of like exercise or even just meditation.
I'm a huge fan of moving your body. I think dance is a great way.
Exactly, because even in exercise like your yoga, Pilates, it's things that we use to stretch as well, to make sure that we have our bodies feeling warm and stretched and you ready, you know what I mean? So,
because pulling a muscle in dance world is... It's risky. Somebody's taking over your role.
It's risky,
because now
right there somebody else is there.
Yeah.
You have to be home healing. Oh my word, no, you don't want that.
And also, like, it's such a fragile thing. Twist your ankle. If you like a prima ballerina, depending on how you twisted it,
it's chai.
Are you still the prima baby? Because your body can't do that anymore.
No.
And I think I was busy because I consume a lot of like ballet content and stuff like that. I was looking at the difference between like Asian and European dancers and the American ballet dancers and stuff like that, and how like the European and Asian dancers, you're at 20 you're a prima. They want you at your physical best.
My word.
At 20 you're a prima. And in other places, you can only be a prima at like 28 and stuff like that because they want you to have this. They're like, you can dance and we can see it in you. So we're just going to teach you the routines.
I think that's how they make their super dancers, because you have dancers that are like, yo, how do you do that? Like,
I really feel like the Asians and the Europeans make super dancers and super gymnasts. Because, well, outside of Simone Biles, but like, bro.
They're really dope. Really dope.
What role does improvisation play in your creative process?
This plays a very, very big role for me, especially because I also improvise with my own videos. You know, like I said, I just take random snaps and I put them together, see what works. So a lot of the times when I work, I have to be able to improvise, because even if it's something that's planned, sometimes things can happen and things are pushed back, or okay, let's change this. So you have to be able to think on your feet.
I really feel like dancing in theatre, because this audience is there, dog. Do something.
Yeah, some dances actually also do start from theatre into dance. So
yeah. I think it's just because I always say it's so emotion based what we do, that I really do feel that we can go in and out of each other's spaces if you know what you're doing. Don't try just to be going to the dance space. Can you do the splits? Because they're gonna ask you to do the splits every single day.
Can you do a flip? Oh my word.
Yeah, no. And not into the pool, on like a stage.
Yeah. I'm not there, I don't know.
Can you talk about a piece that's challenged you to explore new movements, styles, and techniques?
Okay. There was this one piece that we did early this year when I was doing The Lion King, and I fell in love with it so much, but I couldn't do it the way that I wanted to perform it. I think...
Was it your limitations or was it their limitations?
I think it was my limitations, maybe a little bit, because it was also a very technical piece. So if you're cheating it, you can see, because other people are just doing it so flawlessly, effortlessly. So I was like, it's fine, I'll be on the side just doing it with you guys. But I felt like that pushed me, because I didn't stop there with the techniques that I had learned. I used them in my own space to practice so that I can get better should I get another role to do something else. You know what I mean? Yeah. So,
because even the way that this talk, you and I, is going, it's very... No. Even though we're having a good time, it's a good vibe, but it's such a dancing, it's such a dancer thing. As much as you're looking at everyone saying, "Oh, it's free flow," there's nothing really free flowing about dancing.
No.
Every time you're on a mark, it's because you had an intention to be there.
Yes. Even moments in between, like if someone teaches something and then they're like, "You have to freestyle first, then get into it." You have to be able to switch, because you can easily forget what you're supposed to do because you're still in the mindset
of using those moves in the freestyle. It's like, how do you collaborate with choreographers or directors to bring your vision to life?
For me, I would say it depends on if it's maybe someone's production and they want me to be a part of it and choreograph. Then they'll tell me like what's on their like vision board-ish kind of. Like what do they want, what style, what do they look for, what kind of dances, is it boys, is it girls, or is it a mix? You know, I also listen to the sound just to also kind of hear, okay, what sound is this, what style, how does it make me feel? So I can also be able to conceptualize, so I can tell them, okay, this is how I see it. Oh, I see it performed here on a thing like this. And a lot of the times they are able to incorporate those maybe props or something to make it come together and make it make sense. But if it's something that I'm doing independently, I would just honestly ask maybe a friend, like, film me, okay, try film it like this, do it like that. I'm very particular as well because I want it to look a certain way and I want it to be entertaining enough. I don't want people to watch it and be bored.
Yeah.
Because if I can't watch it and also like
get excited,
yes, then I know that like, okay, it's not the one. Yeah.
Tell me, what is your dream stage?
My dream stage.
What is your dream stage? Even if it's a stage that doesn't even exist yet, it's a stage that you dream that you want to have.
Damn.
What is your dream stage? Who do you want to dance behind?
To be honest, I had a goal in the beginning, but I feel like I don't know if it is possible, but I don't know if my heart is there anymore.
Okay.
But when I started, I wanted to dance for Beyonce.
Yes.
And I think
that's like the
something
super
that made me
level.
feel like, okay, I can get there was a music video shoot we did with Tyler.
Yes.
And the guy who was also choreographing with Litchi was Beyonce's choreographer at the time. So it made me feel like, oh shit, this is so real, you know?
Yeah.
And it pushed me. And then I think I hit a direction where I felt like, wait, let me just take a pause and just hear what God is saying, because also a lot of the times we plan a lot and we don't know that God maybe wants a different direction for us as well, you know? So a lot of the times we think, okay, we're gonna get this gig and that's it, and then I'm gonna go to the next thing, and then it doesn't happen like that. Yeah. No. So I don't know.
But also look at it this way. Tyler probably be like, I wanna do a song with Beyonce. And God was just like, yeah, I hear you, doll, but I've got other plans on how we're gonna get this, how we're gonna get this together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're gonna be in the rooms with her. You're gonna be as important as her in these rooms. So that's the plan that I have for you. And I'm sure Lychee will be like, I want to dance with this person. I want to. Now he's the person. People are like, oh my God, I want Lychee to see me so that I can now also dance for Tyler. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
And also don't think of that thing of like, oh, this is Beyonce's choreographer. We all watched the film with the Mozambican guys when they were teaching her for Run the World.
Oh,
If she sees something from you, whether it matches with the choreographer or not, go fetch that girl in Rosebank and bring her here. I will need her to teach me something. Yeah. So I think I'm the best thing that's ever happened to the world. It's delusional. It's vain.
We need that delusion.
But you have to, like, I love
Beyonce.
Beyonce. I love Beyonce. But I'm also not a person who would be like, oh my gosh, I can't see myself outside of Beyonce, or I think she's too far. What the world has taught you now is that nobody is too far.
No.
It's a video, it's literally a video going viral away. It's a video going viral away. And also, I just want us to build our industry at home and thrive at home so that we can get paid the way that we want to. We can express ourselves the way we want to, and we don't have to leave our country in order for us to feel that we have made it and that we are successful.
And I love the fact that right now, the industry is kind of looking at South Africa for like direction, because right now, we're the ones who are coming up with the new dances, with trends and stuff. And a lot of the times we always picked and learned from other people and other countries outside. But now it's like the whole thing is like shifted.
It's so upsetting to me that like TikTok doesn't pay like African content creators, because the amount of dancing, especially South African dances that you see by different people all over the world trying, and we always say, you know, you can tell when it's a South African doing it and when it's not. I really feel like that they should pay their creators, because how many people are claiming our dancers? Lychee is fighting for his life there in America. People constantly treat like, oh no, they were saying that she's twerking. It's
Bacardi, guys. They need to learn the terms the same way they always correct us and say, hey, do it right. They need to know also that it's Bacardi.
And also like, I could never do Bacardi. I'm very much a classically trained
It's in the form
girl.
Also, like twerking, you like, you know, Bacardi, come on.
Bro, I tried to do Bacardi.
No, don't worry.
It's a dance only a mother can love when I do it.
Bacardi.
So you told me that you got here when you were younger, and because there was nothing to do like at school, but what was that thing that said, okay, this is not just an after school activity anymore. Like, I feel this in my heart.
I think I was in matric, and a lot of my friends, they were academics, so I kind of would challenge myself by kind of competing secretly with them and like try to see if like, okay, can I get a 17 math? Can I do this? And then I stopped doing that because I was like, you know what? I don't feel like I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it because I'm competing. So I tried to find something that I felt like, okay, this is my thing. And I got into the school talent show. I think after we won, then I was like, okay, maybe I can try it. And then I saw one episode of Idols one day and I was like, I see the dances. I think that's what I want to do. So I would practice every time I felt like, okay, there's no one here, no one's going to see me. Blast the music, dance, and one day I showed my friend, and my friend was like, whoa, how do you move like that? And I was like, okay, maybe I should really try it. And then somehow I saw Lichi had posted he was hosting auditions for Idols. So I was like, okay, let me go. And it was scary, but I went, and I don't know, God's grace, I was part of the team. And then we trained for some time, and from there I started then working with more people and more people. But that feeling is what never left me, because even when I was still in primary school, I did choreograph, and I never really took it serious after that, because I went into now sports and I played soccer. But then after that, I was like, no, man, I love Beyonce. I love her music. I love the dancing. I love how it makes me feel. So then I stuck to that feeling, and I watched more. I watched Chris Brown. I watched Michael Jackson. I watched Janet Jackson. I watched so many people, and I felt like,
a lot of the dancers that I know who are not classic trained like me, but who like doing hip hop and all that type of stuff. It would be Sierra, it would be Beyonce, it would be Rihanna. Okay, no, not Rihanna, my bad.
Okay, Rihanna.
That guy, Chris, and all that stuff, because they're like, look at that.
The way they
and look, the way I'm dancing is on world stages and stuff like that. So you were talking about Lion King. And this is now different to which stage, like in regards to Beyonce. Which stage would you like to, in regards to like the theater, performing, dancing world? Like, would you see yourself in Chicago,
like London,
in the
maybe.
Roxettes, you know?
I would like to maybe try in London, perform the Lion King there. It will be pretty cool, because we actually did it in Cape Town, and after that, I think everybody just got busy, because even me, I started doing my own things. But essentially, we're all supposed to be continuously working. But I could see myself in London. I was like, okay, this could look dope out there, because even the audience, the way that they received it, the feedback, everything was just very nice, and everybody enjoyed it. So I felt like it felt very close to me, because it's also kind of like contemporary-ish, like African-y, you know,
mine was Moulin Rouge. Moulin Rouge. Oh my gosh. When you watch the girls backstage, preparation, and then they on the stage, it's just like, my
there's something
word.
about spiritual dance that also kind of touches you, because it makes you feel like, it kind of reminds you that, I'm home, you know, like these are the things we used to do, you know what I mean? Like celebration back home, it just makes you remember all the memories when everybody's together, and you know, yeah,
man. So, please, can you share a memorable experience where dance changed your perspective or impacted your life?
I was at a show in Portugal, and I wasn't dancing yet. I was just there to watch, and someone who's an international act now actually saw me, and they're like, oh, you're here? I'm like, yes. And they're like, wow. And they like told me, they're like, yo, you're a force to be reckoned with. Don't ever sleep on yourself. And I didn't understand what she meant at the time, because I was just like, I haven't even performed, you know what I mean? Like, okay, maybe you've seen me here and there, but I don't think she knew me well enough. But I was just like,
you don't see yourself the way other people see you.
Yes. I think so too, because a lot of the times people are like, yo, you are Aviiwe, and I'm like, okay. And I'm like, okay, I guess I don't realize how some people do know me from my work, and some know from the videos I've done and stuff. So I kind of get into shock sometimes when they like compliment me that deeply, because I'm like, okay, what do you guys see? Because right now I'm thinking, okay, maybe this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, I have a show next week. I'm not really thinking about maybe 5 years from now, you know? I know maybe in the back of my mind when I'm alone, those thoughts, yes, I know what I want.
I think I stopped kind of with that sort of pressure, especially when it comes to, I think when it comes to just like everything in life, you know, there's a big thing. What you doing in 5 years' time? What you doing in 10 years' time? Bro, tomorrow could be different. Tomorrow could literally change the directory of everything. So let me focus in the here and now. Let me live in the here and now and see what I can do in the here and now. The constant chase for the future, also, like you were saying, God's plan.
Exactly.
You don't even know what you're doing tomorrow. What do you think you're going to know about in 5 years' time?
Exactly.
Did he tell you? No. So
Yeah.
Focus on the here and now, understand what's going on, and seeing how you can push
Yes, and that's very important even for the new dancers, because a lot of the times we see the fun in it. We don't really see the work.
The 8 hours a day.
Because you also have to do some internal work as well as a dancer, because it takes confidence to stand on stage and perform. And it also takes more confidence when you are doing something that somebody else performs or choreographed, because you have to embody it in the way that they felt it and performed it for you. So I feel like everybody needs to understand, if they can't execute something, it's not because they are bad. It just means they just need to put in a bit more work, or maybe you just need some time. And a lot of the times we have to think now and work today, change now, do it now. They can change a piece like 2 minutes before you perform.
Yeah.
You need to still remember the notes and the changes. So people should never also pressure themselves to think they're gonna get in now and already everything is gonna take off.
Even the conversation we're having about the whole Prima situation, they're gonna teach 10 of you this dance. And they're gonna teach 10 of you this dance perfectly. But one of you is going to just, when they watch you, you literally take their breath away. And even the other students will be like, hey, I see why you're the one who got it.
I've definitely watched dancers that have also done that. There are dancers who are so amazing, and it's like, wow. Like, you don't even feel like, yo, why can't I? It's like, yo.
And
like,
you're just like, I need extra work in order for me to do those 10 PAs.
It's also inspirational. Because now you're like, okay, let me see what I can do. Let me push more. Let me see how far I can get.
But it's also, I think it's also important to be like, this form of movements also just is not for me.
True.
This form of movements is actually just not for me. I'm more of a contemporary girl. But I'm here trying to do something else, and it's just and it's just not playing.
But it's also good to try.
No, I'm not. I don't mean in regards to trying. I mean in regards to like, now you're like, oh my God, I'm not getting this work. I'm not getting this, and it's just like, these movements and these things are just not for you. If you just look around and you realize that actually when I dance here, people respond to me better. My body responds better. I feel better. Here, it's just because maybe technically I'm really good at something, so that's why I'm here, or because my dance teacher told me this is where we should, this is the next step, or whatever. And
of course,
it's not always like that. Okay, my loving, my last question. Can you share a memorable experience that you just told me now? So we've actually finished our questions.
Oh, damn.
I literally feel like I was in ballet class right now, where everything is to the point, left, right? And you, even when you answer your questions,
I'm actually nervous.
Yes, didn't see it. You're just giggly and cute. That's all I see. That's what I see. But it also very much tells that this is not a speaking job. This is a body movement job. This is a expressing my feelings through my eyes, through my arms, through my legs. And because we peperes all day, sitting and having someone ask us questions, we're like, oh, blah, 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 because we just want to listen to ourselves talk all day. And you're just like, actually, can we just put on some music and
just vibe? No, but I actually, I find myself more free when I speak in like settings like this, because I feel like as a dancer I'm more comfortable just dancing and then that's it. But if you put me in a room where I have to speak, I can, but I'm definitely gonna be nervous because I'm thinking, oh my word, what am I gonna say? Am I gonna say the right thing or the wrong thing? Like, am I gonna shake, you know? Because I also, even when I post, I don't really say much. I'll just maybe write a caption and just put it there. Even the voiceover stuff that people are doing now, I just tried it like on one post, but I was also scared because I'm like, I'm not used to hearing my voice also, so it's like...
I always say I sound like a father of like 4.
Yes, I always say the same thing.
Yeah, oh, I love this interview. I'm such a, you guys don't know, I love anything dance related, anything stage related. I love it very hard. It reminds me of when I was younger. Before I even knew that this is the world that I wanted. It started with her, like just like her. After school, just your parents at work, so they need to just put you somewhere so that you're not getting into trouble. And I was just like, oh my God, look what all these people are doing with their bodies. Look, like, what is this? I want to be able to do this. I want to be able to do this.
And I think also because you look at other women and you're like, I also look like that.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, maybe I can also move like that. You know?
This just reminded me of how much we all loved Backstage.
Yes.
When it was playing. It was a show based on dances and theatre and art.
Yes.
And it was just, somebody go write something.
Please.
Somebody go write something.
South African step up or something. Okay, well, we had Jiva.
Yes, you see, more dance shows, more dance movies, and not even just like it's just based solely on the dance, just like even like the life of like a dancer, the preparation and actually what it takes to be able to do this every day, and knowing that my career has a timer. My career has a timer. How do you actually feel about that? That will be my last question.
Okay.
How do you feel about the fact that your career has a timer? Maybe not so much you, because I think the timer is very much for like ballet.
Okay.
Because your toes and your feet literally break.
Okay.
To the point where it's like your body can't physically hold you up like that and look as graceful as it used to be.
I think sometimes it scares me because, like I said, I saw myself dancing for Beyonce when I started, but the more I grow in the career space, the more I see that, okay, I can still get there, but differently, or maybe in another time. God knows, it might not even be through dance. Maybe I might be, a choreographer or something. But I just have to kind of calm myself, even when I do get anxious, because sometimes it's like, even in those breaks, you feel like, I'm not doing enough. But that break is essential because you could be resting your muscles and, doing the inner work. And I think that's when God would communicate to me the most that, don't worry, I know what I'm doing. And sometimes things would just pop out of nowhere and I'm like, whoa, I never thought I'd get this, or I never thought someone would call me, And it's like, wow, okay, sometimes you have to listen to that inner voice that calms you, because I also get anxious a lot of the times because I'm like, okay, I want to do this, okay, I want to be there. But then in reality, I'm like, do I really? Or is it just for the moment and excitement, Yeah.
Oh, yay! I love this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time, my darling. Yes.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for your time. And I know whichever stage that you want to be on, whether it's a stage that exists or a stage that you're going to create, I know that you're going to thrive. I love the fact that you're seeing South Africans that you know personally doing it at the level that you also want to do it at. And like, okay, this is actually right around the corner.
Yeah,
this is actually highly attainable.
Call somebody.
And because the world is so obsessed with us, it's right there. It's right there. And I think because like dancing, a friend of mine, she's moved to the States like 15 years ago to go into dancing and all that stuff. She actually now does all the choreography for Lauryn Hill and stuff like that. It was a 15-year climb. It was a 15-year climb.
Damn.
Sort of a situation. Okay. So I want, for our industry, I want us to not have to leave in order to thrive.
Yes.
Because you've built a whole reputation for yourself here, and now you have to start all the way from scratch in another country. And what Shannon was saying is that, when she went to the States, she's an actress, and she was auditioning. Here at home, you walk into audition, there'll be 200 people.
Okay.
When you walk into an audition in America, there's like 3,000 people. And especially, I think, in regards to dancing, I don't know why people think like, oh, it's an easy thing to get into and to thrive in, which it's really, really not. And also, it's the dancing that you're doing, is it what people want right now? Because you could, not specifically you, I'm just talking in general, like, you could be like, oh, I'm this great dancer, but the dance that you do is not what's hitting right now. But piano dances are what's hitting
right now.
Right now. So contemporary will make a comeback, or ballet will make a comeback. And this is like in the mainstream, because in private sector, there'll always be work. Yeah. They always love that level of entertainment and dancing and
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Love you.